Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dinosaur Archipelago. Today, we go back to Abba, the Barapasaurus. He is still unable to stand up on his own, and has been taken care of by his fellow herd members. They have chosen to try and protect Abba, taking care of every single one of his needs, such as food and protection. Prickles gives him a leaf to try and keep him from starving. It's a small meal, but it has helped keep him alive for the last couple of days. But things have only gotten worse as it is fall, and many trees are beginning to shed their leaves. So, at best, a bunch of leaves is all they can afford to feed Abba, and they also need to feed themselves. Prickles, on the other hand, has it a bit differently. As a growing stegosaurus, he needs more food more often than the sauropods. So he has to make routine trips to find grass. Although this is slightly risky as it leaves Abba more open, it's all for Prickles' good so that he can stay in top form. And so Prickles goes to try and find some fresh food. Minnie and Marma still stay by Abba as they can't find food big enough to satiate themselves. Quickly, Prickles finds the only source of vegetation left that is not dead and lacking in nutrients: grass. For a while now, this has been Prickles' main source of food. But for sauropods, it's a lot harder to graze with their long necks. They prefer vegetation up in the trees, and that definitely is something they haven't been having recently. All of the dried up leaves have gone to Abba, and even then, it still hasn't given him that much strength. Then, Marma feels something. She hears movement in the bushes. She goes to check it out. The sound is being created from this dying bush. Marma gets closer and closer, and then she finally notices what is making the sound. It is Ackroyd. He sees his chance and strikes. Ackroyd runs by Marma and past Minnie and right towards Abba's neck. Before anybody can take action, Ackroyd slits Abba's throat. Prickles quickly runs back. Prickles rushes over and realizes that Ackroyd has attacked Abba. He tries to move back, knowing he can't do anything to help him. But Ackroyd notices Prickles and strikes. Prickles is now injured, and Ackroyd looks keen on finishing him as well. But before he can, Ackroyd backs away from Minnie and returns to a much bigger prize. Minnie sadly knows that Abba's dead and there's nothing that she can do. She begins to move away and let Ackroyd feast. She nudges Prickles along as they begin to move. The three walk away from their fallen friend. while Ackroyd takes his prize.